Hi, Tim Qualls along with Steve Boyd at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway here in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm really excited because now I can honestly say I'm part of the family down here because there's not a better deal on the road right now, Steve, than this Jeep Cherokee. I couldn't believe it.
No, Tim, you're right. And like I said to you, when all the stars align, right, it's $8,000 and some off the price of a Cherokee, and you experienced it with the Cherokee you bought for your wife last month.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and I love it. I tell you, well, you know, I've been driving it more than she's driving it because it's a great automobile. People got to understand the gas mileage that I'm getting on it. 9-speed transmission. I just can't believe what all's inside these vehicles today.
It's a loaded up car, and when you take all the discounts and the financing specials that are available, it's just a great buy. You can't beat it. You bought one for your wife. Last week, my son bought one for his wife, and they're just great cars and great deals right now. They are the best deal on the lot, and we have them in stock. They're short supply otherwhere. At other dealers, I have, I think, 29 of them on the ground right now, okay? But I have that backed up, like I said last month. I have another 40 coming in. So, we've got the Cherokees, and some of the other guys are real thin on them.
Yeah, and now's the time to react because it's going to come to a point, you know it as well as I do, where eventually they're going to say, okay, that incentive's no longer on those anymore.
Absolutely. It's on the incentives on the 17s. I've already got 18s being built. They don't have that incentive on the 18s. And I can tell you right here, right now, if I had an 18 sitting here and I put it next to a 17, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's the same car. The only difference is you're going to pay more money.
Yeah, and when you're talking about this vehicle, I'm telling you, state of the art. It's got everything. I love it. I put it in reverse. It's got the reverse camera, satellite system. Bluetooth. It's got so many. I don't even know what all the bells and whistles are yet, Steve. I've been driving it for right at a month now, and I still find out something new every day.
Now, they have so much technology in them, Tim. We try and explain everything to everybody when they take their car. We always have to tell them to come on back after a week and we'll go over some more stuff. You just can't retain it all in one shot.
No, I'm driving the other day and I told my wife, I said, I got to take the car up and get it serviced. She said, what's wrong? I said, well, there's supposed to be a miles thing in the middle here. It was there. And she said, well, push that button on there. It was, so you can change. There's so many things on there. And it's just a fun vehicle to play with.
Absolutely. It's a fun vehicle to play with. It's a real economical vehicle, like you said, with the 9-speed transmission for gas mileage. Yet it's 4-wheel drive. You can load it up and it'll take everything everywhere. Snow, sand, off-road, wherever you want to go.
Yeah, and it's just a great vehicle. I love it. You got to come down here and experience yourself. Take it for a test drive because it doesn't get any better than this. Can you imagine a $30-something thousand, let's say a $34,000 car? Now you're going to go into it and you get those incentives that's coming off of it right now, and you max it out at $8,000 if you qualify for all the. You're getting a car in the mid-20s.
Exactly, and it's a brand new car. It's not pre-owned, but if you want some pre-owned ones, we have some great deals on the pre-owned lot too. The Cherokee's popular. We have them coming back off of the 2-year lease programs, so they're real nice cars, real low mileage. We have them over there on the certified program.
And we're going to go look at them right now.
All right, I'll see you when you get back.
Jumping over to take a look at the pre-owned side of it now, to me, not a better deal going on than buying a brand new one, but some will argue with me and say with the certified plan, and the price that you get it for, that on this side you can't go along with it either, Jeep Cherokee.
No, the certified program is one of the best in the nation. You get a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 39-month, 39,000-mile basic bumper-to-bumper warranty. These cars, they go through a 125-point inspection, and if they're on the lot, they're great vehicles.
Yeah, because I know that when it comes to putting the vehicles out here, they've got to be top-notch, so you guys just don't put them out here. That's all there is to it. When that certified plan backing it up, can't get any better than this. I excuse myself for not introducing Keith. Everybody should know him by now. But, when it comes to vehicles, financing on the pre-owned side of it, got a lot of options today, too.
We use 30 different banks, financing, credit unions to find you the best rates based on your credit. The certified program just gives you another option to finance that car at a lower rate.
Yeah, and it makes it nice because then banks look at it and say, well, it's under protection, so they're not financing you, they're financing that vehicle right there. And you got a lot of them to look at when you come down here because you're always rolling in and out with the Jeep Cherokees.
Yeah, most of these vehicles are coming off of leases, so not only did Chrysler inspect them, but we put them through an inspection as well. This Cherokee behind us is a 2014 Cherokee. It's a Trail Hawk. It's trail rated, only 28,000 miles. Brand new, you're looking at this car is upwards of over $30,000.
Yeah, I'm not here on this lot. Pick up the phone and call Keith there, and he'll give you a little bit more information about it. I'm going back on the new side of it, talk about some other vehicles, and then I'll be back over here, and I want you to tell me something about the trucks when we get back, Keith.
Sounds great, Tim.
Back over on the new side with Steve, and I got to get back over here, and I got to talk about one of the hottest selling vehicles that you guys had at one point was the Pacifica, along with the Town and Country. Now they've taken both those cars and kind of bent them together, and now you have the Pacifica that's a van.
Correct. It's a crossover minivan, Tim. It's perfect for families to travel in. You're going to seat 7 people. You're going to have every comfort that you possibly could imagine in a vehicle in this van. Okay, you've got double moon roofs, 2 TVs for the kids to watch different shows on, play different games on to keep them in there. It's even got built-in apps on the TVs, so you don't have to hear the question, are we there yet? They just press the app on the TV screen and it tells them where they are, and how much further it's going to be. You've got the stow and go seating that folds flat into the floor, and when you fold all the seats down, you can still fit a 4x8 sheet of plywood inside this van and haul all kinds of stuff. If you're into antiquing and stuff, like a lot of our customers are, they use these vans to pick everything up. And on top of that, they ride like a car. They have great gas mileage. You have great vision of the road. They're 3.6 liter V6s, so the engines are bulletproof in them. They're the same engines as in our Grand Cherokees, and they have the 9-speed transmissions in them.
And when you're looking at this, I mean, what a gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. I came up here, and I can't believe it when I saw this. I call it pearl white. I think it's a different, but it is absolutely my favorite color out of all the vehicles ever made, and I love to see it on this here.
Absolutely, just a classic look with the pearl white on there, and you put the bisque interior in there, and it's piped with a nice brown piping on the seats. The car just stands out and pops, and like I say, this car is loaded with every single option you want. 360 view camera that goes all the way around. So this car can park itself, this car can see what's behind it, this car can see what's in front of it, so ultimate in safety.
That just blows my mind because I got the backup camera. But this, it depends on what you want in an automobile. You don't have to get this loaded all out and everything else. What amazes me is we talked about the incentive that's going on with the Cherokee, but great incentive going on, because they don't do this with the Pacifica too often. You're not going to see this.
No. It's van season. It's summertime. It's the thrust, month for us for selling vans right now. I think we've got 4 or 5 of them out so far this month. They have a great lease on them, $249 a month for 42 months. Super lease. This is a vehicle that's all loaded up. You can get in the same car, a Pacifica, in the LX model, and you could be somewhere around the $26,000, $27,000 range. It still has automatic, still has air conditioning, power windows, power locks, still seats 7. The seats all still fold down. It may not have leather seats. It has cloth seats. But some people don't want leather seats. We've got them all the way in between for you.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, you're talking about getting into a Pacifica, which is taking it to a different level than what the Town and Country was and what the Pacifica was for less money than some of those were. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah, it really is. When all the stars line up on the retail side, you're going to save yourself upwards of $6,000 on a Pacifica. And like I say, a 249 lease program for 42 months. You can't beat that with a big stick.
No, and you're going to find it right here, Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. For more info, and if they want to look at this vehicle in detail and what you have on the lot, the nice thing about it is, Steve, you guys have a website out there that's phenomenal.
Yeah, you just go to brandywineautos.com and you'll see pictures and prices of every one of our car. You view the window sticker, you'll see multiple pictures on there, you'll see everything on there.
And then you'll see the incentives that go along with it, and the financing that's available, because it's open back up. Finance is there for people now.
Absolutely, financing is there. We're there to help people that have had credit problems in the past. Good things are now happening for that. We've even got some vehicles that have special rebates on that, where you get an extra $1,000 if your credit score is below a 620, because Chrysler Capital wants to help them people along and get them into a new Chrysler product.
Well, because everybody's gone through it here, but I'm telling you, you have the opportunity right now to drive one of these vehicles, which I didn't think was going to be possible, because they were always in the $30,000 plus range and going all the way up to close to $50,000. Right now, you can come down here, like you said, $26,000, $27,000. You're driving off with one.
You're driving off with one. And, hey, like we said before, if new's not for you, we've got used ones over on the used car lot. We've got 16 Town and Countries over there that are certified, and 15 Town and Countries that are certified that are loaded up with all the leather and all the gear and everything inside of them. And they're in the $23,000, $24,000 range. You can't beat that.
Well, I'm going to jump over and look at that real quick. You stay with me. I'm going over there. We'll be back in a minute, Steve.
All right, we'll see you, Tim.
Now, we talked about the Pacifica, but where the Pacifica came from was kind of a mixture of the old Pacifica and the #1 minivan in the market for year after year after year, Town and Country.
That's the Town and Country. Now you're in the right to the stow and go, so that's what makes our van more unique than any other van on the market.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, you can't buy brand new anymore. So they're going to get less and less opportunity to buy them on a pre-owned like this with the miles that you guys are getting on these.
Exactly, and the best kind of mind is a peace of mind, and we offer that with the pre-owned certified package, and people love it,
Yeah, so you got this, but you always have minivans sitting here. You got this, and of course Dodge Caravan was similar to the Town and Country, just a little bit less bells and whistles. You got some of those on a lot as well.
Yeah, if you don't want to spend mid-20,000s, maybe you want really low 20,000s, get a Grand Caravan, same thing.
Yeah, but it's here for you. We're under the certified plan. This is a great-looking vehicle. I love the black. I don't think I've ever seen one in black, but this is absolutely a gorgeous vehicle. Got a little bit more sport look to it, too.
Oh, yes, it does. It also has 2 DVDs and navigation and the backup camera, too.
Yeah, so you got top of the line right here. Town and Country 2015, low miles, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. Like I said, pre-owned certified covers you for 100,000 miles.
Yeah, so you got that protection, all that. I tell you what, let's walk down here, because I also want to talk about the special line that you guys here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep has. And jumping down here, this is a very important line. It's called the special line. It's special because of a reason. These cars have sat here too long. It's time for them to go. You're not going to get better pricing. These are kind of what I call auction pricing.
That's right. We have to move inventory, and if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg and you want to get the best deals on the lot, we put them right in the front for you.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, it's little under $8,000 getting to an automobile, in any kind of automobile. I'm amazed at what all you guys have here, from Toyotas to Jeeps to Chryslers to Fords, the Hondas, Cadillac on the very end down there. I mean, it's all here.
Yeah, we make a great product ourselves, but we also like to sponsor everybody else and just keep people happy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just great looking automobile. So if you're looking for a pre-owned automobile, want a great deal at it, want that peace of mind that comes along with it. As we talked earlier, the service department here can do anything and everything. So it's all here for you. Brandywine Chrysler Jeep on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware. This is Nico here. And Nico, website if you would, and all that, and how to get in touch with you guys.
My name's Nico. Our website is www.brandywineautos.com, and our phone number is 302-998-2271.
And he'll take care of you, folks. It don't get any better than this young man right here. Till next time, for the entire gang here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, tell them to come see us.
Come see us at Brandywine Chrysler. Make a happy owner.
Now, I'm telling you, we've talked about incentives, but you hadn't heard the best incentive that's going on right now. If you're a truck guy, and being a Texas boy, I love pickup trucks, and you got some trucks out here. I call them pick-em-up trucks, because I wouldn't even use the bed of these things. They're luxury automobiles.
Absolutely. They're cowboy Cadillacs, what they call them down there in Texas, Tim. But you know what bragging rights are. Right now, Ram is going after Chevy Silverado, okay, for bragging rights of being the #2 best-selling truck in the country, and they are putting it all on the line. We can take almost $12,000 off of a Ram Bighorn right now.
Which is phenomenal, folks. I'm telling you. And I don't care what you're looking for, what style you're looking for, or anything, but you got trucks on top of trucks. I mean, what you see here is nothing. You got a whole line on the front line.
Absolutely. We've got over 45 Ram trucks in stock. I've got another 25 that are coming on the way that are in build right now and in shipping. And the deals have never, ever been better. If you're not interested in rebates, that's no problem. They'll let you finance it for 72 months at 0%.
That's unbelievable. But let's look at this, because everybody, I see more and more of these on the road. The black,
It's a black express package, Tim, and it's got the blacked out grill, it's got the black wheels, it's got the black emblems, it's got the black handles. It is the hottest truck on the lot for us right now. These trucks have a shelf life of about 7 to 8 days on the used car lot and about 2 weeks on the new car lot. We just cannot get enough of them. The deals on them are great. And, you've got a Hemi engine, an 8-speed automatic transmission. You can cruise on down the highway and get 21 miles to the gallon with that combination. That Hemi shuts down from 8 cylinders to 6 cylinders to 4 cylinders when you're on the highway for the ultimate in gas mileage when you're driving a truck like that.
Yeah, because I was going to say, because you're talking about something with a lot of power, too. You can pull things and all that. And you get them, not only 1500s, but they, if you want a 250, you got them.
Oh, we've got 1500s, we've got 2500s right behind you right here. We've got the Big Daddy, the 3500 dual rear wheel. We got the guys hauling horse trailers. We got guys that carry cars on them. They hook a car carrier up to them and deliver them from the port.
So you've got any kind of style truck you want, and you got some great incentives going on with them right now in lease programs. I mean, if you want to drive a truck, Brandywine Chrysler Jeep will let you drive a truck.
Absolutely. If we cannot put you in a truck, you're not getting into a truck. We've got lease programs from $199 for an express package, $219 for a bighorn package, $279 for a loaded up Laramie. We've got 6-cylinder engines. We've got 8-cylinder Hemis. We've got Cummins diesels. We've got it all. All you have to do is stop in and pick out the one and pay for your taste.
And that's what it boils down to, is paying for the taste. Because when you're talking about a pickup truck today, it ain't like the ones Daddy drove. You get inside there, you're in a luxury automobile.
Absolutely. You can get them with leather. You can get them with, like we were talking about, with the rear backup cameras. All the technology that you get in these cars, they come in the trucks. The bumpers will have sensors on them in the front and the rear to let you know when you're getting close to something, parking it. Cameras in the rear. They've got all kinds of stuff in these trucks that will just blow your mind.
And it's up to your taste, and your price tag is what it boils down to. It's their job to find exactly what you want and get you into that vehicle at the right price. And it's able to happen right now, up to $12,000 off of some of these Ram trucks. So you definitely want to react to that if you're a truck guy and want a truck, been looking to get one. But I tell you, one of the things I know is on the other side of the lot here is you're certified. You always got some great deals.
We got some great ones. And if you remember last month, me and you were looking at a Rebel truck. It had the big sport hood on it and the big wheels and tires and everything. It was the only one we had. Somebody saw the show, ran down and bought it. But if you check out with Marty over there, you're going to see I just traded a Rebel that's a red one. It looks brand new, I mean to tell you. And when you see the deal on that truck, I guarantee you somebody that's watching this show is coming down and buying that truck.
And remember, we got the certified plan that we're going to talk a little bit more about and everything else. I'm going to go over and look at trucks. Then we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about Brandywine Chrysler Jeep and a Chrysler product. I mean, a Charger.
Absolutely. The Fast and the Furious 8 is out now. You see Vin Diesel driving our cars all over the place. We've got them just like that, and boy, do we have a deal on them this month.
Yeah, so I'll see you in just a couple minutes.
All right.
Now, I know you got a lot of pickup trucks over here to choose from when it comes to the Ram 1500s, but you've got one here that Steve mentioned, and I can understand why he talked about it. Look at this, baby. I mean, absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, this is one of a kind. You're driving down the road, you know that you're driving a Ram Rebel. This is a Ram 1500 Rebel Edition. It's 2015, only 37,000 miles. It's pretty well loaded.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this. I mean, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. And when you're talking about that, it's a collector's item because they're not that many of them. The Rebel wasn't mass produced like all the other ones.
No, the Rebel is, like I said, it's a limited production. But when you drive down the road, everybody knows you're driving a Rebel.
Yeah, and then when it comes to it, you got a lot of Rams to choose from on the pre-owned side of it. You're constantly getting them in, and a lot of them fall underneath that certified plan too. So that's something for you to really consider.
We have certified vehicles as well as non-certified vehicles. A lot of the vehicles, like I said, this has a balance of the factory warranty, so you're still covered.
Yeah, and when you're talking about that, it's not getting on this lot unless it's right. I know how it works here at Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, and I can tell you, folks, if it ain't right, it ain't coming out here. It's going somewhere else to be sold.
No, once again, the certified program goes through a rigorous inspection. Guess what? Every vehicle goes through that same rigorous inspection.
Yeah, so it's all here for you. If you're looking for that Rebel, it ain't going to last long. You need to react now. If you're looking to see Keith, he'll last long because he's been here a long, long time. So he'll always be down here to assist you. Keith, tell folks to come see you down here.
Yeah, come see me. My name's Keith, Brandywine Chrysler, 3807 Kirkwood Highway.
Jumping back over here, it's like flashback time. I love when I talk about some of the cars that were the hottest cars on the road back in the 60s, early 70s.
You mean when we couldn't afford them?
Yeah, that's it. But you can afford them now, and they've brought them back, and even better than what they were.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got the Charger and the Challenger, and these two cars are the ultimate retro muscle cars from back in the 70s. They've got the Hemis in them. That red one with the black hood right there, that's the Srt Hellcat. That's 707 turbocharged horsepower of motor Hemi in there. And let me tell you something. It gets it on.
I guess so. Back in the day, the ones that we were looking at, they were nowhere near that kind of horsepower.
Yeah, they were 340 horsepower, and we thought we were living large.
Yeah, but 700, you're gonna, the only thing it's missing is its wings because it would take off. I guarantee you that. But what a gorgeous! And what's nice about it, it comes with all the luxury inside. You were driving one of these older ones. It didn't have the suspension it has today and stuff.
Yeah.
These are great automobiles.
Yeah, they got everything in there. They got navigation, all that stuff in there, leather seats, heated seats, cooled seats, all that stuff. They're great cars, and during the summer months we have great deals on them. For instance, the Charger, you get an RT Charger with a Hemi in it. You're going to get $3,750 in rebate plus 0% financing for 60 months or 1.9 for 72 months. Now, if that doesn't get your attention, and you like the Challenger, you want the two-door, not a problem. We've got rebates up to $3,000 on them, or we even have a lease special on the Challenger this month of $169 a month for 36 months.
Holy cow, so 3 years I'm driving a brand new automobile.
$169 a month, and you're into a brand new Charger for 36 months. Now,
and you have a nice option of picking that up on the other side and buying it.
I know motorcycles that cost more than $169 a month.
Yeah, but you got one sitting here on a lot that I see and that, you don't see it too often. And you got one of them sitting here that I see in commercials and the TV show, the entire works, and you got it sitting here on a lot.
Absolutely. Well, you remember you were talking back in the 70s. We have a Challenger TA, and it's in the yellow and the black with the TA stripes on it and everything like that. And that was the Trans Am edition back there in the 70s. And they've brought that back as a special edition this year. We have one left. We had 3 or 4 of them that we have sold through. But this one is left, and you'll see old Vin Diesel on the commercials telling you, join us.
Yeah, I'm telling you what a great-looking automobile that is. Kind of flashes me back. But, speaking of flashing back, I want to flash back to Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, because at the beginning of the show, we always talk about it at the beginning of the show, and I think people tune in the middle of the show, and they never hear all the great things of being a part of Brandywine Chrysler Jeep. First of all, your service department ranked up there with the best of the best.
Absolutely. Look at our Google ratings online. Look at our ratings on cars.com. We're elitely ranked in our ratings, and it's for a good reason. We're over 50 years at the same location here. We're family owned, okay? And we care about the customers. Our customers are our lifeline, and the community is our lifeline. There's loaner cars here for everybody that comes in and wants to do service. We have 11 brand new Chrysler Jeep products in there. So you're not getting a rent-a-wreck or anything like that. You just got to reserve it when you do your service with us. And you know, we have our quick lube where we'll get you in and out in 30 minutes for an oil change, and we do all makes and models. So, you know, if you're looking for a place to buy a car and service a car where you're going to get taken care of, this is the place.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a place just to service your automobile, you're going to bring it here. You're going to get top-notch service. They're going to take care of you. And one of the reasons is the longevity of the people back there and the training that you be sure they go through on a regular basis.
Absolutely. We have a lot of what they call A technicians, which is the highest you can get. They're all master certified. And our shop foreman is a brilliant guy. He's been with us forever. Okay, you know, he started here when he was 18, and if he cannot figure that problem out, that problem's not getting figured out.
Yeah, so you got that peace of mind, but you also got a peace of mind of being part, and that's what I feel, being part of that family now. Because when I come through the door, the guy that showed me around the vehicles, hey Tim, you know, and it's not because I'm doing what I'm doing right now. It's because, you know, I bought a Jeep.
Exactly, and you know the guy that bought a Jeep 4 years ago has the same feeling as you. He comes in, and guess what? 9 out of 10 times his salesman is still here. We have very little turnover in the sales department. Most of our guys are long-term employees.
It's here. You got peace of mind. Been here, you know, how many years now, Steve?
It's 51 years now.
51 years, so you know they're not going anywhere. They're going to take care of you. They got great incentives going on, a lot of automobiles. You definitely, if you're looking for an automobile, you need something dependable, something that's going to last you, because I'm looking at 10 years. I told you that when I was looking at it, and you're the one, because I was looking at one, and you're the one that said, wait, Tim, right now, there's not a better deal on the lot than the Jeep Cherokee, and you kind of pointed me that away.
Yeah, pointing you right to the one you ended up getting. I mean, and it was a great deal. You were, close to $8,000 off, right?
Oh yeah, right at it. And then, you know, the payments were right, the finance was right, everything. I mean, your guys took care of me. I mean, and they still do. To this day, I come in, how's the car running? You know, it's not you're here to shoot the show. It's, you know, why are you driving your wife's car? That's what I got the first time.
Yeah, I didn't know how you got permission for that.
Well, when she works, I get to drive it. So, but Brandywine Chrysler Jeep, located on the Kirkwood Highway in Wilmington, Delaware, very easy to get to, no matter where you're coming from. New Jersey, Philadelphia, up in Kennedy Square area, hop and skip and a jump down. You're 5 minutes from any of the major roads.
All the major highways, we're very easy to find. And like I say, www.brandywineautos.com has everything on there. We price our cars on there. All the discounts are shown. We don't play any games. We're a volume dealer.
Yeah, and that's what you do. And the number one Jeep in the state of Delaware for I don't know how many years now.
Forever.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a Jeep, there's a place to come. If you're looking for a truck, got great incentives going there. Jeep Cherokee, I got to tell you, once again, best buy on the lot. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless you got a need for speed and you got the Challenger, or you got a lot of people you need to haul and you got the van we showed you today, the Pacifica. Steve, I want to thank you so much for all that you do with the community, because you guys are out there and that. Plus, you know, I want to thank you for helping me guiding my wife and I, because we were just shopping, and by the time it was said and done, I mean, I was convinced this is the best deal on the lot.
We appreciate the business, and we're glad you're happy with it.
Yeah, until next time, for Steve and the entire gang over there, tell them to come down and visit.
Come on down and see us. We want to put you in a new car.
Game Changers, located on Route 40 in Newark in Elizabeth Plaza, is one of the only crab houses in the area. Now with a brand new patio for outside dining for many seafood dishes, featuring the best crab cakes in town, to shrimp, clams, oysters, crabs, you name it. Happy hours from 11 to 6 with a $5 menu, and you can get $1 colossal shrimp, $1 fried oysters, and all you can eat crabs when available. Plus, Bud and Corona Light draft specials all day long. Game Changers, come down and see us.